we took a 4-month hiatus.
And yeah, we were quite busy. Really sorry. I know you guys were excited for the second episode.
I don't know about that.
They're excited.
But we planned and researched, and here we are with our second episode of the what was this podcast called? It was the Office Guys, or
Yeah, it was the Office Guys,
Okay.
but we're basically a general podcasters. We would be talking about anything.
Yeah. So today we'll be talking about the third episode
Yeah.
of
It was
The
called
Office.
the healthcare plan. No,
Yeah,
it's
called
just called
Healthcare, I think.
Healthcare,
Yeah.
and it's written by Paul, who also plays in the Office.
Are we going by a first name basis?
Oh, whoops.
You say Paul.
Paul, Toby. He plays Toby.
Paul Lieberstein.
Paul Lieberstein. He plays Toby in The Office. And so basically the summary of this episode is basically Dunder Mifflin is facing downsizing, and they're cutting down prices and plans and benefits in The Office. So Michael Boss's boss, what's her name again? Jan Levinson.
Oh, Jan Levinson.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically she wanted Michael Scott to change healthcare plan to more cheaper plan, I think, right? And he doesn't want to bear the bad news to the office, so he enlisted Jim to find a healthcare plan, a cheap
Dwight.
healthcare plan. And obviously Jim doesn't want to have the responsibility to do Michael's job, so he gave Dwight the job. And obviously Dwight, being Dwight, he chose the worst plan. He slashed every benefit, and the whole office basically enraged,
And there's a
They didn't
subplot
agree.
with Michael, promising the employees this
he appeased
surprise
them.
gift.
He appeased them. It was one of my favorite scenes. He basically chose the worst possible vacations for his office. One time he called the mine shaft, right?
I don't remember.
It was a mine shaft.
It was?
It was a mine shaft.
Okay.
He called them. It's like a 100 foot drop. He thought it was a 100-foot drop, but it was just an elevator to the salt mine shaft or something. Michael tried to find unrealistic vacation deals where he can get everything for free. Obviously, Michael couldn't get everything he wanted. He gave ice creams.
Oh yeah.
He gave ice cream
and
to
then
his
Stanley asks,
office.
"This isn't the president. This isn't the surprise, is it?"
Because obviously the whole office, they weren't in a great mood.
Yeah, exactly.
They obviously knew Michael Scott didn't have.
And the very great scene when they're all lined up, they're waiting for the surprise, and
Yeah,
Michael's just silent.
at the end of the day, it was 5 p.m. and they were waiting for Michael for their great surprise. But
And then they just slowly walk out. This is
was
actually a
really
pretty sad moment.
yeah, but he wasn't too ashamed by it.
I guess that's Michael.
He-
So.
Michael just thought he got over with it. He thought he got over with it.
Mm. The first time I watched season 1, I didn't really like it that much. Then after rewatching some of the episodes, it's grown on me.
Yeah, actually, it
Not
was
too bad.
And Michael was horrible in the first season.
Oh yeah, he's getting better.
He got better.
Oh, he got better.
There was still some episodes where he was basically the worst boss ever.
Oh, that's true.
But what I know about this was they thought this was when they recorded this, they thought it was gonna be the final episode. They didn't do that
They kind
well,
of kept,
and this was supposed to be the final episode, but they rearranged the episode at the end.
Mm.
So, and also during this time, there was a lot of improvised scenes actually.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the improvised scenes was when Dwight Schrute, Rainn Wilson.
Yeah, Rainn
that's his
Wilson,
real name. He improvised.
The diseases, right?
He improvised
names.
the diseases,
Yeah.
and those reactions from the fellow office workers were actually genuine. They actually laughed. It was, and yeah, I think that was a great scene.
Yeah, that reminds me of the improvised scene where Michael kisses Oscar.
Oh, that
You could see PJ Novak and Jenna Fisher's
they
real
were.
expressions. Yeah.
So you're saying Dwight also went for a kiss after.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that was
yeah.
also
I don't know about
improvised.
that. I don't know if it's improvised. It's probably scripted. I don't know.
But you said Michael
Oh, yeah.
improvised this kiss.
Yeah, yeah,
so I think it was a genuine
I love Steve Carell.
Steve Carell he improvised actually pretty a lot.
He's a
of
very
scenes.
good yeah.
There were a lot of deleted scenes as well. There was one scene where Oscar confronted Michael about what the surprise was gonna be about, and also about the downsizing.
Yeah.
And Michael keeps avoiding the talk, and this kind of frustrated Oscar, and he went off character where he gets really angry. I mean, Oscar wasn't like main character, I say.
He's
He
a
was
supporting character, yeah.
Supporting character. I mean, most of them were supporting characters, but over time they had like a lot of screen times and character. And Oscar was supposed to be this normal, rational, smart person, and at the end he became this smart ass. He became a smart ass character
Yeah.
who's correcting everybody, correcting all the mistakes.
Then I feel I don't think The Office would have worked as well if Steve Carell didn't play Michael.
Yeah, there was a lot of people lined up to.
You know Bob
Play.
Odenkirk, who
Who is-
plays in season 9 or 8. He
Oh.
plays the new boss of like the other
one,
branch where Pam moves to.
right. He was supposed to be Michael Scott.
Yeah, he
Right.
was. Yeah, yeah.
He
was
did
about
have
to,
the his character, but he doesn't have the same spirit as Michael
Yeah,
Scott.
that's true.
Michael Scott has this. I don't know. It's just Steve Carell. He's genius acting.
Yeah.
I guess.
And around this time, the 40-year-old Virgin came out. I think in 2005.
Well, I've never watched that before.
Oh, you should watch it. It's funny. I like the waxing scene.
Waxing scene?
Yeah. yeah. It's quite
What waxing scene?
They missed off Snows, right?
What waxing
You
scene?
should watch it. It's really funny.
Please.
But
No.
the success of that movie, it led to more popularity in this show.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, I think one of Andy, what's Andy's real name?
Oh,
again?
Ed Helms.
Yeah, he's
The Hangover.
yeah. That also boosted the popularity of The Office, I think.
Yeah.
Because he played.
See, I watched The Hangover first, and then I went back and watched The Office, and it's very different.
Although it kind of boosted The Office popularity, it also destroyed Andy's character.
That's true.
They tried to completely remove Andy from the show because he was trying to play a character in Hangover. Remember?
I didn't like the direction they took with this character in seasons 8 and 9. They were trying too hard to be Michael Scott.
Right. His redemption was fine.
Yeah. Aren't we talking about the third episode?
Sorry, I know we're going off trails, but we're trying to fill in some times here.
I think this was the there were the flirtatious kind of looks between Jim and Pam.
Oh yes, there was very moments where they were talking and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I've seen like a post on Instagram or something where it says like, "You got to move past your Roy to meet your Jim," or something like that.
All right, they might sound like a awesome couple in the screen, but honestly, they are horrible couples. Let me just say, Jim literally had ties with his first girlfriend. I remember it was
Oh, Amy Adams, right?
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. Yeah. I forgot her
They
character
broke
name.
up in a ship. They literally couldn't get out of that
No,
situation.
that was a season 2, right?
No, it was season 1.
Oh, that was season 2. That was,
Really?
I think it was the
Oh yeah, it was season 2.
season 2. Yeah,
But
yeah.
they met in season 1.
yeah.
the-
Oh, yeah, they did. Oh,
It was the hot girl episode where
yeah. All right.
she was selling bags and stuff.
I remember there was a scene where Michael introduces her to Toby, and he's like, "Oh, you got divorced, right? So you don't have a family."
Michael already hated him since that Diversity Day episode
Yeah.
where they were going in the office. What was it called? The meeting room, the conference room, and Toby was joking. He said, "Are we gonna sit around like a Indian style or something like
Oh, yeah,
that?"
yeah,
and
yeah.
and Michael was like, "Get out, get the hell out." I don't know if that was the start of Michael and Toby's hate relationship.
You never
I'm not
really
sure.
get why he hates Toby, but it's a funny thing.
I think it's because he wasn't part of the office. I guess
Yeah.
he's not part of the family.
Oh, but you wouldn't hate someone that much. His hatred is, it's quite big.
I think maybe it's because basically Toby stopped him from doing anything crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Because
a good point.
he's under HR, human resource.
HR.
He's trying to.
Which means he's not part of our
he's not part of his own family.
Oh, poor Toby.
Yeah, basically, Toby doesn't allow Michael to do all his crazy stunts.
Great writer though.
Yeah, basically, he wrote this.
He also wrote Stress Relief, which is
Stress
one of my
Relief.
favorite episodes of The Office.
Yeah, there was like a lot of heated moments during that time.
Yeah.
That was when Stanley confronted with Michael Scott. He screamed at him, and Michael Scott fake fired Stanley.
Oh yeah. Did I start?
Did I start? Yeah, that became a meme.
Yeah.
There was a lot of memes that came from The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, God, please no.
That was when he came back from Costa Rica, right?
Yeah.
Toby Flenderson, he came back from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
And
I
also,
remember that cold open. Yeah.
Michael Scott lost his girlfriend,
Yeah.
Holly.
Oh,
She went.
Oh.
Where did she went to?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Florida or something.
Where did she went to? She went to Colorado.
Colorado. Yes.
As you can see, Miss Phelps is also an Office fan. I didn't know there's a lot of Office fan in our school, but there's a lot of.
It was the
Office
most watched show on Netflix at some point in time.
Yes, especially during the pandemic. Quite a lot of people watched The Office.
It's a great show to binge, I think, except for seasons 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
Yeah.
When Steve Carell left it.
No, but then I actually enjoyed season 8 mainly because of James Spader.
Oh, he was excellent.
But season 9 they added new characters like Clark and Pete.
No, Nelly.
Oh, I hated Nelly.
When
I hated Gabe as well.
what was James Spader?
Robert
character's
California.
name? When Robert California simped for Nelly, that was where I almost quit The Office.
Oh no, you should never quit The Office.
I almost did. He recently divorced with his wife during that time. Not Robert.
Oh really?
Robert California. His
yeah.
character.
Oh yeah.
He divorced his wife, and then he went crazy with Nelly. Basically, let Nelly had this superpower in The Office, and that caused a breakdown in Andy's character.
And moving to more general news, you remember I told you about John Krasinski's new movie?
Yeah, Krasinski's new movie. What was
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. He's making a new movie with Steve Carell and
It?
Alan Kim from
Oh, is it
Minari.
called It?
It. And no, If.
If.
Yeah, it was called If. It's with Ryan Reynolds, I think.
What, do you even know what it's about?
No, there's no specific plot description yet.
They
but,
just started production or something,
pre-production.
or they were writing.
They're probably writing right now. Krasinski's gonna write, direct, and star in it, I think.
He's a man of talent. Let me just say.
Man.
I'm a little bit jealous of John Krasinski. No homo.
Oh,
All right,
Shafiq.
let's move back to episode 3, the downsizing. So the downsizing played quite a big role in the first season. I think it kind of spilled over in season 2. I think, and they fired quite a lot of people. There's some characters that you can see in season 1 that's not in future seasons. We know.
There's
there
one woman who plays Meredith in the first episode, I think, and she's never in the.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually never noticed that. I don't know. They quite, and there was this meta joke in where one time, what's his name? The guy that works in quality assurance.
Call it Creed?
Creed, yes. When Creed was temporarily a boss.
I love
right.
I love that.
He was
Oh.
temporarily a boss, and he was naming people
yeah.
in the
Elroy.
conference. Elroy. Those people, I think those were supposed to be characters from season 1. I think. Right. And Creed, basically, he wasn't supposed to be a character. He wasn't supposed to have any lines.
What would life be like without Creed Bratton?
He had iconic lines for
And
someone.
I remember it cut to Jim's, what was it, talking head. He was like, Creed never called a meeting. And then there was the one where Creed is writing Bo Body.
Bo Body.
And he
The
spells
funny thing is-
business.
Yeah. Kevin basically, he was engaged in his business, and he spelled business wrong.
Yeah.
and also the new assistant. He tried.
Oh,
He
yeah.
asked the new assistant what language it was, and he
Yeah, I
said
remember
he
that.
was making some gibberish sound or something.
Yeah. The new assistant, she wasn't in the show for that long though.
No, she was.
I don't remember seeing her.
She was just an intern,
Yeah. But then she kind of left the show without any reason.
right?
Yeah.
And also, speaking of intern, the first character, which is the what was his name? Why do I keep forgetting names? It's my favorite show. I think it's The Pressure. Talking
The
here.
Pressure.
What was his name? The intern.
Intern?
Fire guy.
Oh, Ryan?
Yes, Ryan.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Ryan.
Ryan
He was
started the fire.
he was the first character to be casted, right?
Yeah, BJ
Also,
Novak.
is the intern. He has this normal. I swear, all the characters were pretty normal, other than Michael Scott.
Oh,
In
yeah.
season 1, they became crazy people. By I think they're trying to get. Obviously, they want a character,
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
personalities for all these
We
characters.
also we watched Mindy Kaling and Krasinski's commencement speeches today.
Sorry. Oh, right.
In BMS. Yeah.
During BMS. Totally unrelated, but yes. I didn't know Minnie Kaling at that time,
Oh, yeah.
but she was. I didn't know she was a writer.
Oh, she was a writer. Yeah, she's a good writer.
Was she also a director? Did she direct it?
No, I don't think she directed. No.
I didn't know.
She was also the executive producer, I think, alongside BJ Novak.
Did BJ Novak direct it?
He directed Scott's Tots.
Scott Tots. I think the
Yeah, he's also a writer. Yeah. Yeah.
contributing writers and Scott Tots was.
Oh,
He wrote the Scott Tots. Scott's Tots was a horrible.
That was a good episode. I liked it.
I couldn't sit for that episode. I paused many times
That's cringe comedy.
just so I could breathe, just so I can, I keep thinking, okay, this is a show. This is a show. It's not real.
Yeah, those poor kids. Like, they don't know what to do. I wonder what happened to them.
Especially, they always, make this dramatic irony where the character, us viewers know something's gonna happen, something's else gonna happen, and they keep dragging it, dragging it to us. Oh, it's a ticking bomb. They're
It
all
is a
gonna
ticking
realize
bomb.
it at one
Yeah.
time. Michael Scott is gonna ruin it, and when he
man.
does, we're already cringing the whole time. Especially during the dancing scene, right? They were celebrating Michael Scott's return, where he's gonna pay off all his
His facial
tuition.
expressions just. And then Ellie Kemper is just
Ellie
dancing.
Kemper, she was excited.
I love her character. She's very she's ditzy.
She's energetic. She's,
yeah.
she's also naive, but still, I didn't like her arc when she went with Andy. No.
Oh yeah, but then
horrible.
she went with Pete as well.
That was that was a good arc though, especially the
yeah.
ending where she finally met her
Yeah.
parents.
Good, yeah.
But yeah,
So
as
how
always,
you doing, Shafiq?
as always, we went off track. We were talking about season 1. Me, I'm great.
That's great.
Yeah.
Anything
of-
recently?
Me, nothing in particular. We just finished our math IA.
Oh
I didn't
boy.
have any sleep, entertaining our live listener sitting across the
So we have 2 listeners now. We got Mr. Gagne and Miss Phelps.
Yes,
That's great.
and 10 other listeners out there. I'm not sure.
I've been telling you to watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You gotta watch it.
I don't know. Chris always comes to me with crazy shows that I never heard before, especially during important events when there's mocks or
Yeah, the show The
segments.
Yellow Jackets. It's the hottest show on TV right now.
when there's assessment weeks. Chris comes to me and says, "I started a new show."
You gotta watch Euphoria as well. And there's Peacemaker right now
Peacemaker?
on HBO Max. It's the spin-off to the Suicide Squad. Have you
Right.
seen it yet?
Where John Cena plays.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Right. I haven't watched Suicide Squad.
Oh, you gotta
yet.
watch it. It's good.
Is it actually good?
I liked it.
I didn't like the
poster of
first.
it.
I didn't like the first.
Oh no,
Suicide
that's very different from the first.
It's not. I thought it was part 2. No.
Kinda.
Are they related?
A little.
A little bit.
It's
I
not,
mean, there's
yeah.
like
Characters
I
from the first movie comes
Yeah.
now. Margot Robbie. Oh, she is.
Wasn't she in the first?
Yeah, she was in. You just watch the movie.
I don't know. I'm a little hesitant. So, hey, how's your life?
My life?
Yeah.
I'm doing good. You see, man, I try to watch a movie every day. I haven't seen a movie in like 4 days.
I haven't watched it. Actually, I've been watching this anime. It's called Attack on Titan. You should watch it.
Yeah, see, I've been. Christina's been telling me to watch it.
I
But, like, I'm watching other stuff, so it's like, it's.
gotta balance, man. Stop watching the same thing.
I'm not watching the same.
I mean, you're watching tons of movies. I say
Yeah.
you're watching tons of movies, tons of shows. You have a list. You have a checklist.
Kinda. See,
No, you
there's
do.
so many movies in the world I haven't seen
You have
yet.
checklists for movies, and
You should use the app Letterboxd. It's really.
what's that about?
You can like log movies. You can review movies on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a good app.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty busy.
Hey, I'm busy too, and I.
But I feel like you're really chill with what's going on
Oh,
at
I'm
school
very
right now.
chill.
He's like sitting in the fire and just chillaxing.
Sitting in
It's like that meme, like this is all fine, but not really.
Uh,
How are you balancing school life with all this
I don't know.
movies? What's your secret?
I don't
Do you sleep? Do you
Of
ever
course
sleep?
I sleep. I sleep at like 1,
That's not sleeping, man.
I
What
sleep-
time? What time do you wake up?
like 7.
7. Okay, that's pretty late. So
If
7
we gotta
hours.
watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's like right now. It's like the show I'm obsessed with.
Right.
I mean, even there's like 15 seasons. It's still going.
15 seasons.
Yeah, it
how
started
many?
when The Office started.
2003, 2002,
2005.
5. Oh, wow. How many episodes per seasons?
I don't know, like 10.
Okay, that's bearable because usually like shows they have like 20 episodes per season and they're like 20 seasons. I'm exaggerating,
Yeah.
but sometimes they fill all these seasons with fillers and it kind of get boring over time.
I realize I have a very dark, twisted sense of humor, because the show is very much about these sociopaths who are very, they're kind of, yeah.
The
You should-
sociopath?
Yeah.
Why? What do you mean?
It deals with a lot of very dark themes. You'll like it, I promise you.
Can you give me a little bit of story about this?
Okay, so there's the gang, right?
Okay, gang. Okay.
It consists of five people.
5 people.
Yeah. So there's Mac,
Mac.
Charlie,
Charlie.
Dennis, D, and Dennis and D's father. You know Charlie Day, right?
No.
Charlie Day, the GIF I showed you.
All right. Oh, yeah,
That
okay,
guy.
yeah.
He
The
plays
crazy
Charlie,
guy.
yeah.
All right.
And then Danny DeVito,
Yes.
yeah, he plays the dad.
He's the dad.
Yeah, he's the dad. He's really
Okay.
funny in the show. But
Wait, are they all siblings?
No, Dennis and D are siblings.
Okay, Dennis. and
Now
James.
Mac is played by Rob McElhenney, who is the creator of the show.
Right.
Yeah. And
He's also a writer.
he's a
director?
writer, and I don't know if he's a director. He's a writer though.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
a writer.
But Rob McElhenney, Charlie Day, and Glenn Howerton, who plays Dennis, these 3 came up with the idea of the show, and they
Right.
developed it, and now they're running for 15 seasons.
15 seasons.
Yeah,
Is it-
so this gang runs a bar in Philadelphia, right? But then they deal with a lot of, it's a sitcom, so, you deal with everyday mishaps. There's the episode I watched yesterday, they deal with cannibalism,
Cannibalism?
and it's really funny.
They deal with cannibalism.
Yeah, they always scheme to deceive one another, and they're trying to backstab one another. It's a really fun show though.
So it's basically between 5 guys
Yeah.
dealing with each other's lives, fighting with each other.
Yeah, basically.
Sociopath.
Yeah.
Cannibalism. Are
It's
you watching?
satire. It's
okay,
satire.
satire.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried about it because that this is the first time I ever heard that.
You know the movie
Opening
Horrible
up.
Bosses,
Horrible Bosses? No.
where the 3 guys try to kill. They try to kill their bosses.
They tried to kill their boss.
Colin Farrell's in it.
Colin Farrell.
You should watch it. It's really funny.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I like comedy, but I never knew there's a dark side within you, Chris.
Dark comedy's good. It's
Dark
very
comedy.
funny.
I like satire comedy.
Oh,
you know,
satire's fun.
satire.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm not really into dark.
You gotta watch
comedy.
Friends as well.
Right, Friends. I just don't like. I don't really like soundtracks. I don't really like laugh tracks.
Oh yeah.
But sure, I'll give it a try. My brother, he was watching the Friends for a while, and I think the only reason he was watching it was because there was a reunion between them.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just trying to be in the hype train.
I'm gonna watch The Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
All right, we have some approval from Miss Phelps as well. So I think I'm gonna watch it.
I think it's her favorite show.
Her favorite show. Why? Why is it a good show?
I own the entire thing.
Oh really?
You own the entire seasons and episodes.
Wow.
Right.
That's a devoted fan.
Do you own any like DVDs
I do, but only for movies. I don't have
from
any.
movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen some of your stories where you collect like posters, right?
Oh yeah, I collect posters. Yes.
Like how many posters do you have? Do you hang them on the wall or do you just fold them, put it in your drawer?
No, I don't hang them yet because I'm moving soon. So like,
Right,
yeah, I have
But-
a lot of posters.
I would like to collect stuff, you know. It's cool to have stuff that has memories, you know. You look at them and you have this awesome memory with it,
Yeah.
right?
What movies have I watched recently?
I mean, what do you mean? You ever been watching movies recently?
No, see, the last movie I watched was a movie called Glengarry Glen Ross.
What's that about?
It's almost like a play, but you should
A
watch
play,
it. It's with
okay.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino? Who's Al Pacino?
You don't know Al Pacino?
No, sorry. Who's Al Pacino? please show me a photo
Oh,
of Al Pacino. Maybe I'll recognize him by photo.
Oh, Shafiq.
If you keep yelling, you stop the podcast.
We have some
Oh,
disappointment
Shafiq.
in the corner of the room.
This guy.
Oh. All right, so I do not recognize this
You don't-
man. All right. Sorry 13 viewers. I may have disappointed most of you.
You disappointed her.
And I have disappointed all the people in this room as well.
So I was on like an Al Pacino movie binge for like a while. I
Right.
watched a movie called Heat. It's with Robert De Niro. You know who he is?
Okay. Okay, that I don't want to disappoint any more people.
Devil's Advocate, that's a good one.
Oh, with
Right.
Keanu Reeves. Oh, haven't seen that one yet.
And I feel like I'm out of touch with all these movies and people.
Oh yeah, I watched
Sorry.
Nightmare Alley.
Nightmare Alley?
You know that one?
No.
It's,
But you
it's-
know what I am excited for? This upcoming Batman movie.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson. Yes,
It's coming out on March 3rd.
March
right?
1st in Korea.
Is it not 1st? Alright.
It's coming out. I think the first. Yeah.
I'm just happy it's not coming out during May, which is our.
Yeah, Doctor Strange 2 is coming out then.
Yeah, but it's on May, which is
Yeah.
quite a bad timing for us, you know, as students doing our final exam.
Ah.
It's not something you can wing.
Yeah,
It's
good
not
point.
mocks.
Yeah.
Not assessment week where you watch movies during that time.
I
Chris.
don't watch movies during that
You-
time.
you-
No, but the
let
thing
me
is,
let me tell you guys a little bit of a story here. When it was our first exam for mocks, Chris came to me and he told me, I just started a new show. I stayed up late at night to watch a new show.
No, I'm telling you, the show is really good though.
Yes.
And I studied.
All right.
I studied for that.
Were you studying and watching?
No, but the thing about watching movies and shows, you have this critical. You watch it critically. You try to evaluate it like a paper one. So it helps you in a sense.
I guess like if he does that, I mean we're doing it right now, right?
So I was watching. Primal Fear.
Primal Fear.
Yeah.
No. Why?
It's with Edward Norton.
Right. Why? Why?
I was watching that movie. I was, it was.
Was this during the box?
Yeah, it was the day before I had the English exam,
Right.
and I was.
Can see here.
Please tell me what you're doing for my exam.
I was watching the movie.
You know you're in a big trouble right now.
No, here's the thing. I wrote down exactly how I'd write in a paper one.
Right. Okay.
Like I was looking for not literary devices, but like film
Like elements.
techniques. Yeah,
Film techniques and
like
elements.
performances, how
I
the
guess
direction is.
That can be fair, Chris. If you were
Exactly.
criticizing a film
So I was,
paper
I was
one.
writing literally an essay on the movie. I didn't personally love the movie, but yeah.
Right. Wait, I thought it was a series, was it not?
Huh? Oh no.
I
Primal
was-
Fear came out in 1996 or something.
Really? What is it about?
It's about this
What's
lawyer.
what's so important that you?
No, because I heard it was like Edward Norton's like best performance or something.
It's his best performance.
Yeah. And so I was like, oh, I'm very curious. But then, it's about this lawyer
Right.
who tries to, help solve the case of a
Right.
boy. Yeah. You should watch it sometime. The performance is great. Anyway,
So, do you feel any form of guilt watching this while 2 days before a test? an
well, but I
exam?
do genuinely think it helps me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I do not live. I do not live in the edge like Chris here.
On the edge. You're making me sound like a pastor.
You do know you're teaching the next class, right?
Right. It's all jokes, guys. Chris wasn't doing that. Chris wasn't really doing that, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Come on. I can vouch for Chris. He's such a great.
But it did help
student.
prepare for me for the first text with English.
Right.
The first
I-
text is
I-
easier than the second text.
I didn't really like the Spider-Man comic. Yeah.
That text was hard.
To be honest, any form of I sometimes actually prefer the text more than the visual text. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the times, actually, because you can take a lot more from that.
No, I'm very glad the first text was a playbill.
Yeah.
Because it kind
Playbill
of
of,
directly links
Midsummer
to
Night's
films,
Dream.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Because
can know
there
the
was-
director's intentions and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of there's a lot of elements you can take from that.
Yeah.
But in general, I like to do text more than visual
Yeah, same.
because you can pick up quite a lot of elements. For visual, for me, for visual is the weakest for me. I think
Yeah. It's hard.
English is hard. Like seriously.
Don't make don't make me say that.
But
What
yeah.
about your
Let me just say, all of our words are going to be stuck in the internet. So yeah,
It is? Oh.
yeah.
Maybe we'll just cut like half of the podcast
Yeah.
and not send the other half.
No.
Just put the first.
The second half it will be. I'm saying the second half is quite fun. Of
You
personal
should try
talk,
it sometime though.
like criticizing films.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it helps. Like
mean-
literally, I had like before.
I mean, for you, Chris, you did it for a long time actually.
Oh yeah,
You did that since
since I was young, so it's become a
Yeah.
habit. Yeah.
you've been like watching movies and criticize. I've seen you even have an Instagram page
Oh
dedicated
yeah, it's
to.
not active right now.
It's not active, but
Yeah.
it's something that you did.
Oh yeah.
But do you actively do that when you watch like films that
Oh
you
yeah,
love?
of course. Yeah.
Right. I would like to read some of those.
Sure.
Do you actually have them?
Yeah, I have them.
All right. So you should share all those in your Instagram actually. Keep it
Uh,
active again. I actually had fun reading them.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. That's great.
And your YouTube channel, it's
Oh,
you're
that's not active right now.
It's not even active.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm busy.
No, you're not.
See, whenever I tell people that I'm busy, they don't believe me.
Yeah. Well, I kind of believe you. But yeah.
I'm preparing for the musical.
Speaking of the musical, I'm ready for it. Yeah, I want to watch it.
You're not watching the musical, no. You're not coming.
Come on, it'll be your first performance.
It will, but
It's going to be an amazing performance.
I
I'm going to buy
highly
the
doubt that.
I'm going to buy the tickets. I'm going to cheer for Chris.
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Once he gets up on stage, I'll cheer, I'll shout, I'll scream.
And then we're having the Midsummer Night's Performance thing
Right.
soon.
I'm excited actually. I want to be a
same.
part of the play. I actually signed up for a very small role as a fairy.
Oh.
One of the fairies, I think it was Mustard Seed.
I think I chose one of the supporting characters. I don't
Which
know.
one?
I don't remember. It was either the Demetrius guy.
Which is
Yeah.
well, I'm playing. The reason I'm playing Mustard Seed or Peace Blossom, right? They only have 2 words in the entire play, basically.
Yeah.
No, so I get to be part of the play, but it's such a small role.
Yeah.
I don't have to like really be embarrassed or have any kind of pressure, or I don't have to remember any lines. How many lines does he have?
I don't remember. That was probably a few. That's quite a couple.
Six, right?
That's-
But yeah, I can't wait for that. When is the play?
It's in March, right?
Yeah, it's
Second March.
second. So yeah,
That's.
we're dressing up. We're going in front of stage.
I wonder who's
We'll
playing
be in front
Bond.
of.
Vince in the dress.
Yes, I've seen images of Vince in a dress. I think he
yeah.
plays Hippolyta, I think, right? Or Titania? Right.
Oh, have you seen Parks and Rec?
Right. Actually, it's like that Office vibe
Yeah.
from the first season. I wasn't interested. It was kind of boring.
The
first
first season
episode.
isn't that great, no.
It was like The Office. So I'll try to get back to it. There's quite a lot of people recommending me. We have Sota.
Yeah, people have
recommending
been
me The
recommending
Office.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah,
I haven't.
I
gotten
actually-
to it yet.
Initially, I liked Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but they kind of overused jokes, especially sexual jokes, and I got bored of it.
Oh really? Oh.
There was that one scene where one of the police officers, this weird, he bragged about having sex with the oldest aged woman. That was when I start watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They
Oh,
keep
you should watch The
reusing
Good Place. It's fun.
The Good Place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? You recommended me so much films. I actually didn't remember them all, so you should start writing them. You should start writing them.
Boy.
All right, so
So let's see. Wait. Okay, what's your favorite genre?
like I like comedy, I like satire,
Oh.
maybe a little bit of horror, I guess.
Oh.
I'm not really into romantic shows. Maybe action. Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, I think that's about it, right?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye.